Good evening. Welcome to Daddy Daughter. Daddy's still broadcasting. Daddy's still broadcasting. All right, guys. Hope you're having a great week. I just got news. Essenam's mommy just told me that that the school called her and that Essenam has a fever of 102 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to the school to pick her up, and I'm not going to rush her to the hospital just yet. I want to assess the situation. And the only way I can assess it as her father is to actually go there, pick her up, and figure out, exactly what's going on. Is she throwing up at the same time she has a fever? Does she just have a fever and she feels under the weather? I need to figure out what's going on there. So that's a little bit of news I didn't want to have to give you guys today, and especially for Essenam. I don't want her, our special treasure, to have to go through all this stuff. Um, but getting sick is a part of life, and that's what it is. So I'm on vacation for the next week, and even though this is not the way you want to start your vacation, at least it gives me the time to be there for Essenam and hopefully not to fall ill myself while I'm taking care of her. And right now I'm just trying to get out of the a little bit of a traffic jam coming out of where I work and stuff like that, and trying to get into the traffic so I can pick her up that much sooner. Yeah, but we had last night her mom called me and told me that we couldn't talk on the phone because she'd fallen asleep. So that kind of made me think, that kind of raised a red flag. What's going on there? Why is she going to sleep at 7:30 p.m. whereas she usually goes to sleep around 8:30? From my knowledge, when she's with me, she's usually asleep around 8:30. Except when we used to do live streams together, I would let her stay up a little bit later. So that's where we are. Uh, it's kind of weird because the traffic is just not moving at all, and I don't understand why. To be perfectly honest, I mean, I don't see any reason for the traffic to be so slow. But there you go. And unfortunately, a lot of people in Montreal and probably elsewhere in the world did not learn how to do one-to-one merges. So you kind of have to impose yourself when you're getting ready to do a one-to-one merge. And it kind of sucks to be stuck in a traffic jam just when you're leaving work and you haven't even hit the roads yet. So I'm certainly hoping that whatever happens on the roads will get me to Essenam that much faster. But right now, I'm stuck in a kind of a mini traffic jam for my privacy and for the privacy of everyone else, including Essenam. Hey, Lisa, great to see you. Hope you had a great week. Nice to see you in Raymond Desjardins live streams. Right now, we're doing what I call drive streaming, which actually was not invented by me. It was invented by Bowmaster619 Let's Learn, and I'm sure other YouTubers too. But he's the first YouTuber I saw do that. And yeah, right now my daughter is sick. Unfortunately, she has a 102-degree fever. I'm going to pick her up at school and see what's going on there. Um, so obviously, if we were still vlogging together, I would be vlogging, what's going on there, and I'm hoping not to have to take her to the hospital. It depends on the situation, right, Lisa? It depends on if she's throwing up. It depends on other factors, and I need to assess that situation as a father, as a loving, caring father, when I get there to that hospital. And there are people in Montreal did not learn how to do one-to-one merge. Yeah, I just got the news just now, and unfortunately, that's where we're at. Excuse me while I check my blind spot and hopefully try to get into this traffic here. this heartless, cold, wretched traffic that you sometimes have to force your way into as people sometimes mindlessly go their own way. So there you go. Hope you're having a great week, Lisa. I love it when the sun shines through the windows into the car like that. It's just a beautiful effect, a real effect as well. Not anything like those bubbles that sometimes people use. A real, true effect. So yeah, I have off all week long, and I'll definitely be tuning into Raymond's live stream as often as I can. I was planning on doing some fun things this weekend, and definitely this week. We might, obviously we're going to hold off on some of those things until we're absolutely positive of what's going on with Essenam. Her mother just called me. Hey, Gemma, great to see you, YouTube sister. Lisa, for you might not know, but Aspie means Asperger's. I have Asperger's syndrome, as does Gemma, my absolute boss YouTube sister, who often defends the rights of the gay, homosexual, transgender, Asperger's community with much gusto and much respect out to you, Gemma. Sweet Louisa from Memphis, Tennessee. I just saw you. Yes, oh no. This is not the way I wanted to start my vacation, but forget about me. I have to make sure that Essenam is okay, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I just got the news. I couldn't read that comment, Bowmaster, but it's great to see you. I saw you got up a new video, and I'm definitely gonna check out that Chug Master 619. Let's down it. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. I was not expecting to. I was not expecting to have to take care of a sick absolute boss tonight, but it is my honor and my privilege to have Essenam as my daughter, and it is my honor and my privilege to take care of her. And obviously, with the coronavirus and the flu season that is still looming above us, I'm not going to rush her to the hospital right quick. I'm going to assess the situation, make sure she's getting enough fluids, make sure we take her temperature ourselves, make sure that we know what's going on with our special treasure. And but it's vacation week for me, guys, so I'm going to be going live a little bit more often as long as Essenam's health permits it. And I wanted to go live last night, but as I'll be showing you in a vlog I'll be posting soon, um, it was hot yesterday, warm yesterday rather, 40 degrees Fahrenheit and raining in the morning. And then between the morning and the evening, it was literally polar opposites, freezing cold, 21 degrees Fahrenheit. And we ended up with snow. So when I got home last night, I had the snow shovel meteorites that had been made out of the snow because there was kind of a flash freeze. So I'm going to show you the crazy differences. That's incredible, Lisa. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I know. Raymond said Raymond. I know that he said. Canada is bilingual. I know he said that there was snow coming, and there you go. We're doing okay, Gemma. We're doing okay. I have my vacation week, so I'm excited about that. I have Essenam with me the entire week, so I'm even more excited about that. I have a herniated cervical vertebrae, and I'm a little bit worried about that. So I'm, getting some tests done, hopefully soon. But other than that, we're just continuing to vlog and make music and have fun and work, which is what any YouTuber who happens to have a full-time job because they can't make money off of YouTube, they will that we have to do. So okay, you're getting it checked out. Yeah, I'm gonna get it checked out. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that stomach muscle. That must have been a bitch. Excuse the term, but this is Daddy still broadcasting, not Daddy daughter broadcasting for now. But yeah, so sorry to hear that. I can't even begin to think. Are you talking about an abdominal muscle or really a stomach muscle? Because I can't even begin to think about the pain that would cause. For me, the herniated cervical vertebrae is really just a lot of discomfort, and there's a science. Somebody look up the scientific word for me for a neck, your neck bones and cartilage that make noise. There's a specific scientific term for that. Yeah, people who have full-time jobs and YouTube. There you go. There you go, Bowmaster. Exactly. Present. I hear you. And it's okay. You know, I've always said it, and it's true. I would love you have a cyst in your kidney. Gee whiz. I hope that's not too painful, and I definitely hope it doesn't get any worse than that, Lisa. Um, as we share our war stories, our lifetime war stories with health issues on this current drive stream from Philip of Daddy Still Broadcasting. I mean, Daddy Daughter Broadcasting. Uh, so there you go. So we had, I had, yeah. So it's discomfort. Uh, I'm driving, can't type much. No worry. Please drive safely. Please do not text and drive. Please, I do not want you to get a ticket or have your license or driving privileges affected in any way, shape, or form. This has been a public service announcement from Daddy Still Broadcasting. The opinions reflected by Daddy are only those of his, and I cannot speak for anyone else in any way, shape, or form. And there you go. Well, I am honored that you call me Aspie Bro Gemma. I am honored and privileged to have each and every one of you here, too. So, yeah, Essenam has 102 degrees fever, and I just found out about it as I was preparing to leave work, getting things all wrapped up, and making sure that all the dots are on the I's and the T's are crossed because I'm about to be on vacation for an entire week. And when you have a job, it's very, very important to make sure that all of your clients and your colleagues are aware of what they need to be made aware of before you embark on any vacations. And like I said, it's not the best way I wanted to start the vacation, but I was planning on going live anyway, and this situation just happened to give me a title to the live stream. And Essenam, if you're watching this later on, I'm coming to get you, sweetie. I'm coming to get you, special treasure, and we're gonna make sure you're okay. So yeah, it could be only one of two things: the flu, or some other type of infection. It can't be anything else than that. It could be a stomach bug if she's throwing up. So yeah, there's not much else that this could be. I certainly don't think she's been exposed to the coronavirus, and knock on wood, if you will. I certainly don't. No, I don't think. I'm not sure if I know they've had cases of coronavirus in Quebec, the province of Quebec where we're located. But and I remember, Lisa, for you, the most I think the first cases of coronavirus that were suspected or that happened, they're in the clear as of now. Yeah, probably just a stomach bug. I mean, when I spoke with her earlier in the week, she seemed fine, and even last week she was in tip-top shape, as you saw indirectly through the vlog I put out about Feisty Pets and Burger King, which is amazing. Have any of you gone to Burger King to get your Feisty Pets, by the way? Lisa, if you don't know well, you know what a Feisty Pet is because you watch our videos, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule, as well as everyone else for to watch those. But have any of you gone to Burger King and gotten your Feisty Pets? In the States, they're like 59 cents. And in Canada, they are 69 cents because of inflation and taxes and everything else. But yeah, very cheap to get your initiation into the world of Feisty Pets. Very, very cheap way to do that. I need to go to Burger King. It's been a while since I've gone there. Absolutely. And for any of you who want to take a trip down, no, we don't have Burger King close to us. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I know in some places in Canada, even in Ontario, there are things that things are so far away from each other. Um, I haven't been watching the news, and I just missed that comment. So sorry about that, Bowmaster. I will go back. Brad, bummer. Hope you get to have a great day. Thank you. We will have a great day. and we will make sure that our special treasure, Essenam, is well taken care of. I'm gonna stop by the pharmacy on the way home and get her some ibuprofen, make sure she has some cup of soup. 45 minutes out of Ottawa. There you go. So yeah, and I heard on 800 AM, which is an English-speaking Montreal radio station, that some comedians, it's hard for them to tour like you would in the States because you're not just going from town to town, especially when you're getting your start. It's more like a plane trip in between each town. So, and wouldn't you know, I'm going to pick Esnam up, and now there's a traffic jam. Woo-wee! Wouldn't you know, a slight traffic jam on my way out of work, and now we're hitting some traffic. There you go. So here we go. Beautiful skyscape, though. Gorgeous skyscape as usual in Montreal. That's one of the most beautiful things I love about Montreal are the skyscapes, the clouds, and things like that. Just beautiful. And back into the cockpit cam of Daddy Still Broadcasting's vehicular studio as we speak. So yeah, Montreal is a beautiful place. I have to agree. It depends on where you go, obviously, but especially if you live in what they call the West Island, just a beautiful place to live and be. And yeah, it's and just the skies and the sunsets, especially being on the ninth floor like we used to be, and on the eighth floor, uh, in other apartments that we lived in, just spectacular skyscapes. So we're going into the tunnel, and I will I will put you guys into the tunnel. I'll switch the view into the tunnel for you. Just take a look at this. Awesome. So you went to Montreal to lease company cars. Awesome. So I don't know. Is it cheaper to lease in Montreal? Is that why you chose that route, Lisa, or how did that happen? So here we go, going into this beautiful tunnel. Yeah. So I want get feisty pets if you can. If you have a Burger King close by, if you're into that. I mean, we love feisty pets. And Lisa, I don't know if you've heard this story before, but I know. So I apologize to the rest of you that are here. Essenam found out about feisty pets all by herself. For 2 weeks in January 2018 or February 2018, she said, "Daddy, can you buy me Angry Unicorn? Daddy, buy me Angry Unicorn." And so after 2 weeks, I decided to ask Siri, my faithful assistant, "Hey Siri, what is an angry unicorn?" And lo and behold, I found the beautiful Glenda. Your husband's company leases from Clearview. Okay, I'm not familiar with that company, but that is great. I love to see entrepreneurship and business people, men and women, making their living. Um, I'm a firm believer in entrepreneurship under its many forms, and there you go. So yeah. So and then she told me, and then I found it, and then we looked it up on the internet. At that time, they were not in Canada, so I had to import it at a ridiculous price, but I did. And Esnam ended up destroying that one, so we ended up buying a new one last Christmas, as you guys saw. But yeah, it's just fun. I love it, and it resonates with me. Feisty Pets definitely resonates with me. So there you go. We're coming out of the tunnel. We're about halfway mark. Make sure she's okay, and hopefully get some warm cup of soup, some ibuprofen in her, and obviously key questions to ask. For those of you, you probably know this already, but key questions to ask now: has she vomited? Um, did you take her temperature since the last time? And what medication? Excuse me. What medications have you given my daughter so that I don't accidentally overdose her on Tylenol or ibuprofen? So those are key questions that I'm going to be asking the teachers when I come to pick her up at the after school program. Um, Very important as a loving parent to have all the information that you need to make sure that you're doing what's right for your absolute boss special treasure. And I'm really happy to see the Beast. I think the LA Beast put out like 3 videos this week. Lisa, if you haven't checked out the LA Beast, I'd highly recommend it. If you like my videos, you're definitely gonna like the LA Beast. He does even crazier things than I've done, like taking a bath in the snow. I'm pretty proud of those snow videos, though, guys. Car burp, drive stream burp. I'm pretty proud of those car videos. Look at this icicle right there. That's an icicle, by the way. Right there. That is ice coming out of the bridge. That is incredible ice coming out of the bridge. Wow. And just to think of it, that was all. Yesterday, that was all rain probably, or melting snow at the very least. So there you go. And another small traffic jam right up in here. Somebody got pulled over back there. I think everywhere in the States now. Tell me about colorful Colorado Beak. But you okay over there? All right. So yeah, take a look at this. Look at that. Take a look at this beautiful sunset. Let me make sure the luminosity is not helping. But yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful skyscape, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Bowmaster 619 here. Take a look at that, guys. Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. There's always beauty that you can find in life, in any situation. Always beauty. Always incredibly beautiful things that you can find. And this is one of them. So there you go. If I was not already driving and on the way to pick her up, I would have taken that call that I just got. So if whomever just called me is watching, please note that I am almost there and I will pick her up and make sure that she is okay. So yeah, there we go. Um, this weekend it all depends now on what Essenam, how Essenam is doing. But the only 2 feisty pets we're missing from the collection that's at Burger King is a Brain Dead Brian, which is a blue Triceratops, and I think it's one of the mascots of Burger King. It's a little chicken. Oh yeah, if any of you, oh my gosh, hold on. There was a huge clump of snow that fell off of a truck right in my lane, so I had to slow down and swerve past that because I don't know how that would have affected the bottom of my car, but it was huge. Is anybody still there? Because I see 2 people watching. I don't see any comments rolling by. But if you would just want to watch me talk and shoot the breeze to my dashboard and to you guys, you're more than welcome to stay and stay along for the ride. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so Brain Dead Brian, and one of the mascots of Feisty Pets, it's a chicken. I don't know the name of the chicken, but it also has a doofus look. All right, well, happy to have you listening. Sweet Louisa, you too, Lisa and Louisa. Happy to have you with us. Hope it's warm in the cockpit here with me, and hope you guys are having a beautiful Friday afternoon / evening. So yeah, the only toys I don't have is that. But if you want to go on a binge watch of old, crazy, creepy commercials, like how the creepy McDonald's clown used to look like. Um, Take a look at some of the older commercials from the 70s and 80s of the Burger King, and the song is I'm the marvelous, magical Burger King. I can do most anything." Karen Bates scammers, Southern, sweet Southern Belle, absolute boss of the scamming channels. It is our honor and our privilege to welcome you to Daddy Order Broadcast. I mean, Daddy's still broadcasting. And Karen, that 45-minute call earlier this week. So Lisa, if you don't know, Karen calls scammers in order to waste their time and crush their souls and their spirits while dominating like a beautiful, sweet Southern belle that she is. And I mean that in the most friendly, platonic, YouTube professional manner. Karen baits scammers. A bunch of skipping, a bunch of apparently there's going to be a bunch of skip marks on this video. Yeah, and by the way, Lisa, you'll be happy to note, I've told Karen this already in comments. You'll be happy to note that two scammers were arrested. Two scammers were arrested in Canada, and they were scammers who do the same thing that a lot of those Indian or other scammers would do. And there's one Canadian who has a warrant for his arrest. He's a Canadian national, and he has a warrant for his arrest. And so there you go. Yeah, those comments they're coming in a little bit later. There's a delay for whatever reason. But yeah, so I feel like I'm overexposed in this shot. But I'm not. I can't for some reason. I cannot play with the luminosity here. Um, but there you go. So Karen, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great service. I'm sure YouTube is paying you very little for that. Just need to get that the one that call from. Just need to get the one that call from CRA. Oh yeah. Well, I believe it or not, before I found out about the scam baiting community, I one of my colleagues had a call from one of those scammers, and she kind of did this a similar thing, but she recorded it herself. She didn't do it on YouTube. And then lo and behold, I found out about Mike Malloy, and through Mike Malloy, Karen Bates scammers, and yeah, I've been hooked on Karen. I've been hooked on Karen's videos. Finally back home in the parking lot. Well, I'm so happy that you made it home safely, sweet Louisa, in good old Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Memphis, where the streets is tough. Memphis, I can't get enough. It makes you tremble and it makes you weep. Something, something that Memphis be. Lord, I'm going to Memphis, where the streets is tough. I'm going to Memphis, I just can't get enough. Okay, so now that I have serenaded you, I'm not sure about coming to Ottawa, but it would be my honor and privilege to come to Ottawa and potentially, how do you say it, collab with Raymond Desjardins. But no, I have no immediate plans in the near or midterm future to go to Ottawa or Ontario or anything like that. So there you go. I just want to make. I'm keeping an eye on the road because I want to make sure I don't miss my turn. This is one of those things where if you miss it, it's really hard to go back around. Honestly, I don't get anything from YouTube. Just super chats is all. Well, hey, you deserve it, Karen. I firmly believe that you deserve it. You worked hard for your channel. Just like everyone here, you are extremely sincere. You have a big heart, and it's not impossible, but it's much more difficult. YouTube is saturated. I will tell Mariska hi from you, and I think someone else told her hi too. I will tell her hi from all of you. I will tell her that all of you say hi, and that you send her love. And I know that Mariska sends you a hug, and she says hi to you also. So there you go. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so you definitely deserve that. And YouTube, it's not impossible, but it's extremely hard to start making tons of money now. Someone did a calculation back on 2016. It's like a $1.15 per thousand views. So you can do the math, especially now after the ad apocalypse, and the ad revenue is coming back on YouTube. But I may have to take my youngest kid to have her looked at. She relapsed at school, twisted her ankle. Absolutely, I would definitely take her if if Essenam was sick like that. I would definitely take her. So I highly recommend that you take her to get looked at as soon as possible. In that type of situation, I don't know what relapsed means though. She's already sick with something and she relapsed? And also, thank you for your honesty and your candor and your trust, sweet Louisa, for sharing that here at Daddy Soul Broadcasting. That means a lot. So, in about 5 minutes, I will be there to pick up my special treasure, our special treasure, and then I'm gonna have to end the live stream soon. But yeah, so yeah, basically that's we're gonna keep you posted. I'm gonna go live and play music a lot more often this week than usual. Maybe not in the next couple days. And I might not be able to film the vlogs. This is the snow, by the way. There's a layer of snow and ice. Karen says thanks. She won't stop, and the rest it's hard for me to see. She got sick. It's hard to read with all the bumps that I'm going through right now and all the snow in the road. But I will definitely come back, and I hope she feels better, and I hope you can get her looked at and cared for right away. And I'm about to go see to what depth and scope I need to make sure our special treasure Essenam is taken care of. Do you guys want to see me do more when she's ready? More of those videos where I make her voice sound like it's mine, or where kind of tongue-in-cheek ways of including her in the video making process because I cannot show her face anymore. Do you guys want me to keep doing things like that? I like it, and I know that she likes it, and I know that she's really just checking my blind spots and making sure I'm turning correctly. So yeah, I'm on my way to pick up our special treasure and make sure she's all right. All right, guys. So without further ado, for Essenam, I love you guys in a friendly, platonic YouTube kind of way. Have a beautiful, safe weekend. Be on the lookout for Daddy's still broadcasting live streams this weekend, depending on Essenam's health. And I will show you how different the weather was yesterday, starting at 40 degrees tomorrow, yesterday raining, and then by the end of the day, freezing cold with ice meteors at night. All right, guys, take care. Daddy's still broadcasting, signing off for now. Ciao, guys. Thank you for being here. It means a lot.